Yeah, it's one of those things with DDR pads. What do you do? You know,
I mean, we've been tinkering with pads for 15 years, 20 years, and still can never get them to be perfect. It's just tricky when you've got people slamming on them all day long.
Yeah,
they're not going to be perfect.
Chris does know this machine better than anyone else, and
the right side.
He was talking earlier about how he thinks it's the left arrow. He tends to play on the left side.
I think he plays on the right side. I think most of the time.
Most of the time,
I think it's right side. Yeah. Here we go. This is the winners finals. Is this?
No, it's not.
Are they still warming up?
They're still warming up.
Oh, I'm sorry. My apologies.
They're still warming up. I'm right now.
Just a little bit of crowd hyping. Treated to another bonus song here. Any matter.
Bonus song.
Very off sync. This is definitely one of Chris's really dangerous songs. He knows
so late.
Knows the song like the back of his hand, like every song in the game, I guess.
Yeah.
It's really hard to slow yourself down for these runs. They're so fast but so late. It's a very difficult combination.
For me, I think whenever I'm playing this song, the runs are. I feel like it's not too bad to get the runs, but it's the jumps or whenever this kind of stuff is always
the slowdowns are tricky. You don't ever get a chance to really just settle in and nail the runs. Build up here. Such an intense, high tournament song. I just love hearing this.
We're not doing round robin in this match. We're doing best 5 out of 7.
Chris still with the gold combo. Amit still with the great full combo. Tricky crossovers here. You either do them and have a hard time doing them, or have to double step around, and it's very awkward. Bunch of runs.
So finals are going to begin very soon.
Chris, casual PFC and a warm-up.
That's crazy.
No big deal, just no big deal. 29 perfects. Can you tell he's comfortable with these pads? Getting shouts of "Okay, Chris" from the crowd. Amit shrugging, not sure what you can do against that. Say they're probably warmed up. Warmed up now. They're not warmed up after that. I don't know what what would get you warmed up.
I would definitely have been too warmed up after that.
Yeah, I'd be too warmed up. I need a break now.
I don't think I can move anymore after that.
Give me some 8s or 9s to warm myself back down.
Yeah.
Are they going into the match now?
So we're not actually going into the match quite yet. I'm going to step away for just a moment to do some TO stuff.
Make sure everything is fully set up here for these last couple matches. Don't want to have anything not perfect for the pinnacle of such a big event. Get to see even more warm-up songs. No one's complaining.
Hello.
How's it going? Joined
Good,
by
how are
Jay
you?
here, Hamlet. It's the Monkey Business. Just casual MFC over here on Chris's side. No one even bats an eye anymore. You just see it and accept it.
So where are they right now? Still.
The winners finals are about to begin between Chris and Amit, but they're doing some warm-up songs while everything's getting set up on the tournament organization end.
Yeah, and both of them hadn't played for a little while, so it's nice to give them a
warm
warm-up
their legs
set.
up here.
So we're down to our top 3, these two and Sappy.
Yep.
It has gotten very tight.
It is very tight.
Sappy just out to stretch in a set where we saw some 17 PFCs live.
Yes, amazing. I mean, some of the scores we've seen today are almost unbelievable. PBs everywhere. got Monkey Business. Pretty big fan favorite song here. Some gimmicks.
It's just a fun chart.
It is fun. A lot of cool gimmicks. Really tricky slowdown. One of those ones that you learn and then love. Or you don't learn and you hate.
We're at the point now where all of these players know all the songs so well that they just roll right over all the speed changes so smoothly you don't even think about them.
Our apologies. There was a little bit of confusion. Antimatter was actually the first song of the tournament. We apologize for the confusion. That was the first song of winners finals, so that actually counted. So Chris's win puts him up 1-0.
And we're coming back to a pretty close run of Monkey Business by both of them.
Chris up by about 15 EX here. Again, we apologize for that. Chris still holding on. Omid hasn't dropped any more ground, but just picking up a few perfects against someone like Chris is just it's gonna cost you. You just can't do it. Chris wins by 17. That puts him up 2-0 with a 7 perfect PFC, 16 SDP. Moving into Neutrino Challenge, and a notoriously difficult chart.
Yeah, a bunch of weird speed changes, kind of a change in tempo halfway through the song that you have to adapt to.
Got a lot of just unbelievably fast little bursts. Some of there's a drill, there's a staircase, there's a really tricky ending. It's got a little bit of everything.
And it's got a little speed up that you just have to memorize if you want to play at a normal speed mod, right?
Tricky BPMs. You know, it's 75 to 300, but you've got. It's not one of the songs that just simply doubles or halves in BPM. There's a big section at the end that's, I want to say it's like 205.
The second half of the song
right
kind of changes to just a 200 or 205 BPM
right at that
song.
range. It's hard. This is one that I think only 3 players in the world have PFC, Chris being one of them. I think it's 3. Chris, Matt Magden, and RSS from Korea. Chris, very familiar with this song. It was one of the KAC qualifiers, so it's one that he has worked on a lot.
Yeah,
really
good call. Just a few months ago, everyone was grinding up their score on it. Probably all of these players.
Trying to just shave any EX you could get off of it. Omid with a very respectable 982. And this is one that you can have really competitive MA with and drop a couple greats and misses and still hang in there, so.
I really like the sound of the beginning of this one.
This is a great song. Really hype one. A little bit quiet. It's always hard to hear. You see players lean in a bit.
And sort of like we were saying about the tempo, the melody of it changes halfway through as well to sort of a completely different song.
Gimmicks are fun to watch. These slowdowns, just love to hear it.
Got 2 very different speed mods on display here as well.
This shows Chris is just incredibly familiar with the song. Probably has big sections
Basically
memorized
a choice
like
of
this.
whether you're comfortable with this speed up.
Yeah, if you've got that 300 section memorized, then you can crank it up a bit.
More, right?
Chris up about 25 EX here. Here's where it gets fast and hard. Got to flex your foot speed a bit. Like Chris is doing, he's actually up 6 on his PB. I mean, up 20, but it's just not enough so far.
The 18 that kind of turns all of those into jumps makes it a much more tiring kind of
Hits
song.
the drill. Up 11 on his PB. Got a really fast staircase coming up here. Is he gonna get it? He gets it. Will we see a PFC?
Yeah.
Oh my God, everyone in the crowd is freaking out. Oh my gosh. Oh, we were so close. 20.
Chris was excited about that too.
A great and a miss. Visible reaction from the crowd, from Chris. A hug between players.
Chris kind of hopped off the pad knowing that he was thinking about the PFC at that point too.
Unbelievable. He was, yeah. Oh, he wanted it. Everyone in the whole building wanted it.
The two are kind of
People
talking
at the snack
excitedly
counter
about it.
wanted it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wow. What a match. What a match. So that was our winners finals, which is going to make Chris advance to the grand finals.
Yes, and Demo will now have to compete against Sappy to stay alive.